NASCAR Xfinity Series race has officially concluded from Texas Motor Speedway, and what looked like was going to be a win for Justin Allgaier in dominating fashion turns into a pretty solid finish with one of the closest finishes in NASCAR Xfinity Series history. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. I just got done watching NASCAR Xfinity Series race from Texas Motor Speedway, the Andy's Frozen Custer 300. We had quite a bit to talk about from this race. Let's go and talk about. So for the green flag drop in today's race, Kyle Seek, Parker Retzlaff, Matt DiBenedetto, and Jeremy Clemens all have to go to the rear for unapproved adjustments. So at the start of the race, you had Jesse Love lead the field from the inside with Cole Custer on the outside, and Jesse Love got a really strong start and was able to clear for the race lead. Then on lap number 2, going to turn number 1, Chandler Smith, he got a fantastic and really strong run and moved to the inside and passed Jesse Love for the race lead. Then on the back straightaway, Taylor Gray had a pretty incredible save coming off of turn number 2. Thought he was wrecking, had multiple saves coming down the back straightaway, was able to save it, dropped a lot of positions, was able to continue going. One of the best saves I have ever seen. Then the first caution race come out lap number 12 for Daniel Dye, who spun from 21st position in front of Josh Williams. Looked like Daniel Dye just got a little bit loose. Josh Williams trying to get below him, a little bit of impatience on lap number 12, and Daniel Dye slid, bringing the caution out. So then on the restart, you had Chandler Smith lead the field from the inside with Justin Allgaier on the outside, and Chandler Smith got a fantastic restart and was able to clear for the race lead. We saw the first two leaders get out front to a pretty solid lead, and eventually on lap 28, Justin Allgaier was able to get to the outside of Chandler Smith to take the race lead, got a really strong run, started pulling away, and coming off the final corner, Justin Allgaier would win stage number 1. All the lap cars would then come down pit road with Justin Allgaier winning the race off of pit road. Corey Heim missed the pit box and got pit with a speeding penalty, and AJ Allmendinger also missed the pit box and had to come back down pit road. So then on the restart, you had Justin Allgaier lead the field from the inside with Riley Herbst on the outside, and Justin Allgaier got a great restart and was able to clear for the race lead. He pulled out a pretty big lead early in this run, and then on lap 73 for his Parker Kligerman, he came down pit road with a front tire issue on the right front. And then on lap 80, the third caution race come out for Leland Honeyman, who spun in turn number 2, just got loose inside the corner, spun out, no damage, and it brought the caution out. Then all the lap cars would then come down pit road with Justin Allgaier winning the race off pit road. Taylor Gray had a pretty bad pit stop, and Corey Heim also had a pretty bad pit stop as well. So then on the restart, you had Justin Allgaier lead the field from the inside with Austin Hill on the outside. And we saw Ryan Truex actually get on the outside wall coming down the front straightaway, but Justin Allgaier got a great restart and was able to clear. Then the next lap, there's a lot of chaos that happened. We saw Sheldon Creed have a pretty big moment in front of Chandler Smith. Both would get a ton of damage, and they started fading back quite a bit. But it would not matter at the end, as coming out the final corner, Justin Allgaier held off the field and was able to win stage number 2. Then all leaders would then come down pit road. Actually, we saw a few cars come in like Jeb Burton, Shane Van Gisbergen, Jeremy Clemens, Parker Kligerman, Chandler Smith, Taylor Gray, Ryan Truex all came in, while the rest leaders stayed out. So then on the restart, you had Justin Allgaier lead the field from the inside with Cole Custer on the outside, and Justin Allgaier got a great restart and was able to clear for the race lead. Then Chad Fitchum had some problems and had some front end damage on his car, but was able to continue going. And then the next caution race come out lap 102 when Jeb Burton spun off of turn number 4, just got loose coming off of turn number 4, and spun into the infield, bringing the caution out. So during his caution, Austin Hill, Taylor Gray, Davis Starr, and Chandler Smith all came down pit road while the rest leaders stayed out. So then on the restart, you had Justin Allgaier lead the field from the inside with Riley Herbst on the outside, and Justin Allgaier got a great restart and was able to clear for the race lead. At this point, Justin Allgaier continued to dominate. And then we started seeing the green flag pit stops. You had Sammy Smith come in first. Then the next lap, Cole Custer came in. Then the next lap, Ryan Sieg and Jesse Love came in. Then the next lap, Justin Allgaier, Riley Herbst, Brandon Jones, Justin Allgaier all came down pit road. Then the next few laps later, Sheldon Creed, Parker Kligerman, Taylor Gray, Jeremy Clemens all came down pit road, and Sheldon Creed also got hit with a safety violation. Then around 41 laps to go, we started seeing some of the other guys come down pit road. First, Shane Van Gisbergen came in. First, Chandler Smith came in. Then SVG came down pit road. And then eventually with 31 laps to go, Austin Hill would come down pit road, take 2 tires, and hand the lead to Justin Allgaier. But then this race would change with 28 laps to go when Justin Allgaier was trying to battle and get by Leland Honeyman to make sure he go 2 laps down. Leland was fighting really hard, and Justin Allgaier got loose, basically spun out, and got into Leland Honeyman, it looked like, and Honeyman hits the outside wall, destroying his car and bringing the caution out. Do not know what Honeyman's doing there. I get you want to try to stay one lap down, but to me, you're not trying to stay on a lead lap. I think it's a little unacceptable what Leland Honeyman was doing there, and that could have absolutely been avoided. So during the caution, Parker Kligerman actually decided to stay out while everyone else came down pit road because he was out of tires. But during his caution, Brandon Jones, he came down pit road first because he took 2 tires, with Austin All's taking 2, and Justin Allgaier dropped back to 4th position. And then on the restart, you have Parker Kligerman lead the field from the inside with Brandon Jones on the outside. And we saw some really great racing where Brandon Jones got a fantastic restart and was able to clear for the lead. And Justin Allgaier dropped a ton of positions on the restart. Meanwhile, a few laps later, Ryan Sieg completely shot out of a cannon and was able to take the race lead. He restarted back in 10th. It took him 4 laps to get to the race lead. But then on lap 184, the final caution race come out for Kyle Weatherman, who spun on the backstretch. Looked like Sheldon Creed got into the back of him just a little bit, spun him out, and Haley Deegan sadly had nowhere to go and got caught up in the incident wreck after having a decent performance today. Both of them were caught up in the incident. So then on the final restart, you had Ryan Sieg lead the field from the inside with Sam Mayer on the outside, and Ryan Sieg got a great restart and was able to clear for the race lead. Meanwhile, Parker Restoff got into the outside wall from 15th with 9 laps to go, but was able to continue going, and there was some contact between Brandon Jones and Riley Herbst. They lost some positions, but were also able to continue going. At this point, it was going to be a race between Sam Mayer and Ryan Sieg for the victory. Ryan Sieg had a better car at the time, but as the run continued on, we started noticing Ryan Sieg was losing half a car length. Then Ryan Sieg was losing 2 car lengths, or 1 car length. And every lap, Sam Mayer was closing in. As it came to 2 to go, it was about half a second. With 3 to go, it was like 8 tenths. With 2 to go, it was 5 tenths. And as it came to the white flag, Sam Mayer was 3 tenths of a second back. And he would try to make the move to the outside, went to the inside, goes to the outside, and Sam Mayer gets the run to the bottom, and they're side by side going down the back straightaway. And Sam Mayer is actually able to clear Ryan Sieg into turn number 3. But he overshoots the corner. And they go side by side, being and banging, coming to the checker flag across the line, and Sam Mayer is able to hold on after being and banging across the line by 2 1,000ths of a second and picks up his first victory of 2024 and his 5th career NASCAR Xfinity Series victory. What an absolute amazing finish. Definitely really heartbreaking for Ryan Sieg, who came super and very, very close to picking up the win and the victory. But for him to run as good as he did was impressive. Let's talk about the guy who won this race. Holds him off by 2 1,000ths a second. Talk about a really great day for Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer had one of the strongest cars in the field. I don't think he had the car to beat, but Sam Mayer was up front a majority of the day, put himself in the right position, the right time, and got there on the last lap. And after all the bad luck that he's had so far this year, because he's had speed, but he had a great run last week in Martinsville, and he's been building a lot of momentum, and he finally gets his first win of 2024. Now, unless we get a ton of winners at the end of the year, he finally won't have to worry about making the playoffs anymore, because a great day for Sam Mayer. Congratulations on his first win of 2024. Heartbreaking for Ryan Sieg for sure, but they put on a great and fantastic finish at the end. So now we're going to take a look at the race results, and I'll give my score and thoughts on today's race. So Sam Mayer picks up the victory. Ryan Sieg finishes second. I think this is a career day for Ryan Sieg. Ran top 10 a majority of the day, led laps at the end, and was 1 lap away from picking up his first Xfinity Series win. It would have been an incredible win for this series, especially with how much Ryan Sieg's been putting work in this series for many, many years. But came very close to winning, but still a great day for Ryan Sieg. Got some stage points as well. A fantastic day for Ryan Sieg to get second. Man, just one less lap and he wins the race, but still second place. A great day nonetheless for Ryan Sieg. Justin Allgaier finished as third. Allgaier, no doubt, had the best car. Led over 100 laps in this race. Unfortunately, that caution come out for Leland Honeyman cost him this race, in my opinion. And I don't know if it would have been him or Riley Herbst going to victory lane, but Allgaier, no doubt, had the dominant car in this race. Unfortunately, choked it at the end. Had a bad restart, lost a ton of positions. He finishes third. Tough break for Justin Allgaier, but still a great point stay nonetheless. He finishes third. AJ Allmendinger finishes fourth. A pretty good day for a guy who struggled. Apparently was sick as well and had allergies and was not feeling good. So for him to finish in the top 5 with those issues going on, pretty solid day nonetheless for Allmendinger. I think it's his first top 5 finish of the year. So good to see AJ Allmendinger finally get his first top 5 finish of 2024. Cole Custer finishes 5th. A solid day for Custer. Not the dominant car by any stretch of imagination, but ran top 5 a majority of the day. So 5th place, a good day nonetheless for the driver of the 00 car. Austin Hill finished 6th. Decent run for him. A good comeback week after crashing out last week. And Martinsville ran top 10 the majority of the race. Here at Texas, solid run for Austin Hill to finish in 6th. Ryan Truex finished 7th, solid comeback for him. Didn't have the outright pace to contend, was in the top 5 early, had those issues in late in stage 2, recovers nicely and finishes 7th. Good to see Ryan Truex finish inside the top 10, who I believe will be in the 20 car once again next week at Talladega. Sammy Smith finished 8th, just solid top 10 run for him, was quiet most of the day, but gets a very respectful top 10 finish in 8th place. Jesse Love finishes 9th, started on the pole, led one lap, unfortunately faded as the run progressed, but he made that car a little better and gets another top 10. Decent day for Jesse Love. And Anthony Alfredo comes across the line in 10th. Decent day for a guy who ran top 15 a majority of the race. 10th place is good for Anthony Alfredo. They've had some good runs this year, that 5 team has, so good to see Anthony Alfredo finish inside the top 10. A good day for them. Taylor Gray finished 11th. He had the best save of the year, in my opinion. 11th is a pretty good day for Taylor Gray. I think he's finished in the top 15 in all 3 races he ran so far in Xfinity. So solid showing so far in his short Xfinity Series career. 11th place is pretty good. Josh Williams finished 12th. Another top 15 performance by Josh Williams. Hey, he's building up runs. He's building up performances. After a terrible start to this season, it seems like they're starting to get the momentum a little bit rolling. A top 15 is pretty solid for Josh Williams. Brandon Jones finished 13th. Unfortunately, lost a lot of positions battling Riley Herbst at the end. He had a really good day going, in my opinion. Was running inside the top 5 majority of the day, and I really thought he was going to win after they made the 2-tire call. They fell back at the end, and he still finishes 13th. Not a great day, but not a terrible day. He finishes 13th. Kyle Seek finished 14th, decent day for them, ran top 15 a lot of the day. He finishes 14th, solid run for him. Chandler Smith finished 15th, his worst finish of the year so far. They just struggled after getting that damage. They recovered a little bit, but they never had the car. They were my pick coming in this race, and I thought Chandler was going to dominate. They ran top 5 early, had those issues in stage 2, cost him a shot at a great run, but he still gets a solid top 15 finish. Jeremy Clements finishes 16th. Corey Heim finishes 17th. Shane Van Gisbergen finishes 18th. A decent day for him, all things considered. Started back in 33rd. We'll have a video talking about his performance later as well. To finish in the top 20 once again, not bad, all things considered. The car was not great in my opinion, but was able to get a lot of experience and does finish on a lead lap once again. That's all you can ask for. He finishes 18th. Sheldon Creed finishes 19th, just another kind of disappointing day. Got some damage early, and they were never able to recover. Matt DiBenedetto finished 20th, decent run for him in the 38 car. Brendan Poole finished 21st. Parker Reslap finished 22nd. Haley Deegan finished 23rd. I got to tell you, she was looking to have potentially a top 15 run today. Unfortunately, the car just faded, and she had that damage from the Kyle Weatherman crash. Tough break for her there. She was on the verge of getting in the top 15, but if they can have top 15 speed consistently, that is all we ask for. Daniel Dye finished 24th. Parker Kligerman, after his issues and having no tires, he finished 25th. 26th place finish for Ryan Ellis. 27th for Riley Herbst, who had his tire issues. Tough break for Riley Herbst, who in my opinion was on the verge of going to victory lane today. He had one of the best cars in the field. Unfortunately, just got screwed by that caution and then just screwed by other situations. He finished 27th. David Sarr finishes 28th. Josh Wiggy finished 29th. Joey Gase finishes 30th. Lenny Honeyman finished 31st. Jeb Burton finished 32nd. Patrick Emmerling finishes 33rd. Garrett Smithley finishes 34th. Blaine Perkins finished 35th. Kyle Weatherman finished 36th. Dawson Cramp finished 37th. And finishing last in 38th is Chad Fincham. So now let's talk about the overall race as a whole, and I'll give my score thoughts on today's race. Honestly, for the most part, this was a pretty straightforward race, which for Texas standards, honestly, is not pretty bad. You had some good racing behind the leader. Sure, Justin Allgaier dominated a majority of this race, and it was kind of boring at times, but you did have some good racing at points happening behind Justin Allgaier. And I thought the last 20 to 30 laps of this race was actually really entertaining and really, really exciting. And we had a fantastic and great finish. You really didn't know who was going to win at the end. Y'all thought Justin Allgaier had this race won, and it turned into a pretty great finish at the end. So I'm giving today's NASCAR Xfinity Series race overall, I'm going to give this race a 7.5 out of 10. It was a pretty good race for Texas standards. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Texas Motor Speedway. I think everybody knows that. But if this is what we get in the Cup Series tomorrow, honestly, I'll be pretty happy about it. A 7.5 out of 10 is a solid score. The finish definitely helped. It would have probably been about a 7 out of 10 without the finish, but the finish was great. So my score of today's Xfinity Series race is going to be a 7.5 out of 10. Solid race overall. So that is going to be today's NASCAR Xfinity Series race review from Texas Motor Speedway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support my Patreon as well. Let's go below that and comment your thoughts on today's race. Your thoughts on today's race, let me know below. Let me know your score in the comments below. And congratulate Sam Mayer on winning here at Texas. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Later tonight on the channel, we're going to have an SVG video talking about his performance today at Texas Motor Speedway. Then tomorrow on the channel, we are going to have the starting lineup for the Cup Series race at Texas, and we're also going to have the Cup Series race review. And then Monday, we're going to have a NASCAR news video. We've got some updates on the SHR rumors, among other things that we're going to talk about here on the channel. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.